This is uncalled for. You weren't supposed to see me here, human. I had to pass along across.
Hey, it's you again. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, at least for my standards. But it's 2025 now, and it's great to see you all. There's just some things that I want to explain and get off my chest because it's been 2 years since I've started making ASMR for this channel, and there's probably a lot of things that you don't know about me that I hide behind a mask, essentially. I'm sure everyone does it in some way, shape, or form, but I guess we all have our demons that follows us. Oh my. I guess the scenery here isn't too nice. Would you like me to change it? No problem, I can do that for us. Just give me one. I hope this is better. More scenic, I guess you could say. But there's something that I want to say. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of a lot of things. And one of those things are content creation, and you may be wondering how exactly that works when I do what I do. And especially in the community and the thing that I work in, being very ASMR. It is a complicated process, and I don't know if I can explain it all in this video, of course, but there's this, you know, existential dread that looms over you constantly, especially if you're doing this alone without any contact of anybody. Past 2 years, you might have seen me do 2 collabs, and that's cool and all to reach out to new people and experience, of course, new things. But every other video where I sit there and contemplate to myself and fail to record maybe like 30 times, it's funny for the first few times, but then when you translate that into every other day, and you know, I've tried to keep the schedule of every 2 days, and you know, you can imagine what that does on you. In no reason, shape, or form am I explaining how hard it is because this theoretically should be the easiest thing to do. You know, sit there and try to talk and use the talent that you have. The thing is, it's hard to recognize if you have any talent when you're surrounded by people who have talent. The ASMR community is filled with magnificent people with different types of talents and a lot of things that I admire. And I truly think that they deserve more coverage than what this channel has already brought. And that eats at me slowly to know that the only thing I might have is a voice. The only thing that I might have is a nice personality. Does that really work out in the end? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But that's just one of the things that eat at me. Another one is I'm afraid that one day that this channel will just disappear out of existence constantly. You know, for something that you enjoy making and you turn it into a job almost. It's hard to let go of it when you know that it eats at you slowly and you know that essentially you don't enjoy it the same way anymore. It's a scary thought that I don't like thinking about because I know deep down that if I took the time to really just organize and make this a pattern that I can actually live with instead of forcing myself to appeal to the masses, I guess you can say, I'm sure that this can go on for much longer. Like I said in the past, I don't plan on quitting. I don't like quitting things, especially something that I've built this far. As you all probably don't know, oh man, I don't want to get teary eyed while I'm making this, but This channel's purpose wasn't originally to help others and just simply help you relax in some way. This channel was made through heartbreak. It was around October, September, around December of 2022 to 2023 where I got my heart broken. And already being an avid watcher of ASMR for a couple of years before then, I thought that this would be a way to help me relieve some of that dark energy, I guess you could say, that was there. And I regret some things, and I don't think that was the right reason to start it. But I can't say and give up now and act like that is my purpose now, because visions change. And I hope that you can understand that. It's something that I haven't explained much, other than people who really wanted to ask that type of question. I guess sorry. Sarah behind the camera is very, very emotional. Emotional person. But we need to keep on track and understand what we're doing here. I'm afraid. Afraid of a lot of things. Too many things to be exact. And I know there will be countless people saying things that will uplift me, and I really do appreciate comments like those, and they really bring a smile to my face whenever I feel down and under the weather. But I let myself get back to that point where I'm just sitting there, that imposter syndrome thing, and knowing that what I'm doing, is it really for me? Sorry. This video was mainly to reveal more about me and the person that you're watching, because I don't know about you, but sometimes you may want to know about the person you're watching a little bit more. I guess that connection between you and I. After all, if you do sleep to me, I guess you'd want to know more about me. But I hope that you get to know more about me in the future. If this video doesn't do enough justice, I'm sure that I can answer more of your questions at some point in the future, but I am me after all. And I thank you for all that stick around and really try to care for the creator that they're watching. Because I know that I couldn't have done it without you all. You're the reason why I want to stay here and do what I do and help those in need. Whether it just be as simple as somebody sleeping. I don't have a watch, but I guess time's up. Now, like I said, I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. I can't do that, and I won't allow myself to do that. I just want you to know, if you ever see me acting a little strange or saying things that I probably shouldn't be saying, it's probably the real me behind Seraph. But we'll all survive. Just gotta remember to keep my head up, and remember, you guys, lads and ladettes, I guess you can say, should keep your head up too. It's a bright future ahead, and I'm sure this year will hold something new. But besides that, as always, have a blessed day.